Namaskar dear students, welcome you to our channel by Gulab Sir. As a part of series of lectures, today's topic is nucleus. We had started chapter cell as a unit of life, is a fundamental unit of life. We had been completed all the organelles. Now this is the last organelle we are supposed to discuss in detail. You are learning about nucleus right from the 5th class in your environmental study or science. Even in 7th, 9th class, 10th class, you are learning in detail. But still, as a part of syllabus in 11th class, you have these organelles as a nucleus, having some additive knowledge so that let us enjoy what exactly this extra knowledge is. Nucleus is centrally placed very important organelles of the cell, like brain for body, that nucleus is for cell, tissue, organ and organ system. Nucleus has genetic material. Therefore, it becomes very important not only to transfer the information from one generation to another generation, but also has genetic information which produces specific protein, which can be hormone, can be enzyme, can be carrier molecule, can be receptor molecule, can be transport molecule, can be immunomolecule and so on. And thereby, entire body function is controlled by this genetic makeup present inside the nucleus. If I say that our body is controlled within, and that too through autonomous nervous system with the help of this nucleus and genetic material. If I say there are 33 crores of gods in our body, as it is always said, वहाँ 33 कोटि देव होते, तो क्या हमारे शरीर में जो जीन्स है वो हमारे लिए देव और गॉड है? क्यों? तो everything they are controlling, they are handling, every situation they handle. By the time which type of hormones and enzymes supposed to be produced, in time that hormones and enzymes are produced to support you within, and that is what the miracle. So nucleus is not simply the organelle present in the cell, but it is our life. Without nucleus, one cannot accept the cell and life. Although some of the exceptions are there, like erythrocyte, they are anucleated. But it does not mean that they were non-functional. They were nucleated, and later on, that nucleus got degenerated with the production of hemoglobin in it. Therefore, it became anucleated. So this genetic makeup, what I said, is very important. That undergo transcription and translation to produce specific protein at specific point for specific purpose, and that is what in time service within for us. Suppose for example, you are having accident, you would be observe what happened within you. Suppose you got slipped by bike, and when that sound come ची and आप घिसते हुए चले जाते हो, तब तक आपने क्या क्या ऑब्जर्व किया होगा? देखना, मैं थोड़ी सी फिजियोलॉजी समझाना चाहता हूँ ताकि आपको न्यूक्लियस का अच्छी तरह से महत्व मालूम हो जाए, क्योंकि अभी तक आपको सिर्फ मार्क्स के लिए पढ़ाया गया, आपको उसके इंपॉर्टेंस एंड प्रैक्टिकल इंपॉर्टेंस के लिए हो सकता है बताया भी गया होगा कुछ सर लोगों ने, या बताया भी नहीं होगा. जब आप एक्सीडेंट होता है तो हाउ योर बॉडी गेट रेडी फॉर दैट एक्सीडेंट? इमीडिएटली योर हार्ट बीट इंक्रीजेस, यू स्टार्ट जस्ट ट्रेमरिंग, हैविंग थोड़ा सा घबराहट सा हो जाता है. बट एट द सेम टाइम व्हाई इट इज सो? It is because autonomous nervous system hadn't taken over charge. All the genes come under the action to have the production of immediate production of proteins which require to anticipate with that condition. That means adrenaline is secreted, dopamine is secreted, endorphin is secreted, heart is secreted, muscles contraction relaxation increases. They are ready for any action. Your breathing rate has increased. This is what within help to you. For by the time, even if you got fracture, you did not come to know. Why? Because adrenaline, dopamine won't get develop pain, and thereby you get handle the situation. And by the time if somebody see you, आपको किसी ने देखा गिरते हुए और आपको उठाने आया और उठाते समय अरे कहाँ लग गया, तो आप क्या बोलते पता है? कुछ नहीं हुआ, कुछ नहीं हुआ. लेकिन वहां से थोड़ी देर चले जाते हो, सब लोग इधर उधर हट जाते हैं, फिर देखते यहाँ पे भी लगा, यहाँ पे भी लगा, अरे बाप रे कहाँ कहाँ लगा. क्यों? एक्सीडेंट के टाइम पे आपको किसने संभाला? आपके बॉडी ने आपको अंदर से संभाला, इसलिए आपके डेयरिंग हुआ कि नहीं कुछ नहीं हुआ, कुछ नहीं हुआ. लेकिन थोड़ी देर के बाद, तब तक तो बॉडी संभाला था, थोड़ी देर के बाद पेन होने लगता है, फ्रैक्चर हुआ ये मालूम होने लगता है. इसका मतलब पहला डॉक्टर कौन? जो आपको अंदर से सपोर्ट करता है. इसलिए न्यूक्लियस इज वेरी इंटेलिजेंट टू रीड the situation. Our brain is very intelligent to carry out the functions of the body through nucleus, and thereby your body get ready for emergency condition. I hope you got it. Millions of molecules of adrenaline produced within a second to act as an emergency hormone, and that is what very important of nucleus. we can continue to study about nucleus. I hope you got the importance of this nucleus organelles. It is a centrally placed organelle. It has double membrane. You can see here. This is the double membrane organelle. Outer membrane and inner membrane. Space between this is called internuclear membrane or pleural membrane. This membrane, this perinuclear membrane. Perinuclear membrane consists of some hydrophilic matrix also. At the same time, at some places, there are thin membranous structure called pore through which RNA, messenger RNA, transfer RNA or RNAs and proteins, they are being transferred in and out of the cell, as well as important components are also can be exchanged through this pore. Now, inside this inner membrane, there it has a hydrophilic matrix is called nucleoplasm. You are aware, outside the nucleus is cytoplasm, inside the nucleus is nucleoplasm. This nucleoplasm consists of this semicircular body called nucleolus. It has very importance to produce the ribosomal RNA and ribosomal protein. At the same time, this nucleoplasm also consists of long thread-like structure and network. That network, dense network, is called chromatin, not chromatid, chromatin. So this is the interphase nucleus where the metabolic reactions are going on. A gene undergo transcription and translation to produce the protein. So that chromatin material is free. It is not condensed and coiled, and therefore it can undergo transcription and translation to produce the protein. But at the time of cell division, this network of chromatin fiber, that chromatin, that is what chromosome, this long thread-like structure get condensed, coiled and very thick to form the chromosome like this. So let you know, these are the chromosomes of different shape. See this chromosome, that they are condensed, coiled and become very thick by the time of cell division in metaphase stage of either mitosis or meiosis. They look like this. So their morphology can be better observed under metaphase stage, and different shape and size can be studied in early anaphase. Please remember this point for NEET. So these are chromosome. There are 4 types on the basis of location of the centromere. Here centromere in the middle means both the arm of chromosome of equal length, that is called metacentric chromosome. One of the arm of that chromosome is short, another is longer. This is submetacentric. And here in this chromosome, one of the arm of the chromosome is very short, that is chromatid. Arm means chromatid. Is very short, and another is very long and gives J-shape appearance. It's called acrocentric. And here that either present or absent, and if it is present very short chromatid at the tip or at the very close to the centromere, and one arm is very long, that is called as heliocentric. Again, very important. Note down this shape. V shape, metacentric are V shape, submetacentric are L shape, acrocentric are J shape, and heliocentric are I shape. Very important for NEET. That once, that in 2016-17, I think so, sorry, 2016-17, one question was asked. Which arm of the chromosome is known as P and Q? Both long arm are known as P or short arm known as P. Like this question was asked. So for your knowledge, longer arm of the chromosome is known as Q and shorter arm is known as P. Note down this point, that longer arm is known as Q and shorter arm is known as P. I hope you got it. This is not mentioned in your book, but you have to remember. Come to the first page again. So we are learning about organelle nucleus. This nucleus is centrally placed with genetic makeup. What is genetic makeup? I told you that this long thread-like structure network, actually what is it? It is a DNA. DNA has coded information in the form of codon. They are formed by the nitrogenous bases. 3 nitrogenous bases together to form one codon, and that code represent for amino acid, and thereby amino acid link with each other to form the peptide, polypeptide called protein. Can be functional in different way. I hope you got that structure of the nucleus. This is the diagram with label, and these are the notes you can go through to have this entire knowledge of this nucleus. Plus, in addition to that 4 type of chromosome, see here. This is a special chromosome with secondary constriction and short structure extended form. It is actually satellite. This is known as heterochromatin. What does it mean? It means that transcriptionally inactive part of the DNA is known as heterochromatin. In the late age, when our age advances, satellite begin to appear because some of the genes they become inactive and start that material get accumulated up out of secondary constriction with this short body called satellite. I hope you got it. One more importance of satellite. Gene from satellites are generally used for DNA fingerprinting that you learn in next chapter when DNA fingerprinting will be there. I hope you got it. What is satellite? This is a chromosome with satellite. These are the notes that please go through. I hope you will get everything whatever I have been explained to you. This is what clearly mentioned for. Very important one of the point that some of the cells are anucleated, some of the cells are binucleated. You learn in fungus dikaryotic, that is binucleated, and some of the cells are multinucleated. That what our striated muscle is multinucleated. That stage is called synocytic. That is also mentioned here. Please go through. This is what correct and complete note. I hope you will enjoy these notes and will help you to answer all the questions related to your examination. So please have a pause to the video in between, read these notes, whatever I explain, same thing is mentioned here. Therefore, I am not repeating sentence after sentence, that you can have these notes. I hope you understood well. Even if you are in doubt, you can ask in comment section, and I appeal you to like our channel, and if you are new, then subscribe it. Thank you. Happy learning.